in today's breaking news special. Will Just Survive survive? What is happening to Miscreated? And will Team G ever come back from his Armored 3 series? In this episode of... Okay, I don't actually know what I'm doing. Let's actually be serious, because there's a lot of stuff going on, and that's why I'm making this update video. I never make updates videos, but today is a very important day. Let's get straight into the news. So the first big news segment of today: is Just Survive going to be cancelled? Yes or no? This made headlines everywhere across the world. I cannot put on my TV and not see this. Guys, this is so big, and me as Team G, I'm gonna tell you guys, no, it's not going to be cancelled. So, what is going to happen with the game? Okay, first of all, part of me totally doesn't care too much about this game. Part of me still loves this game and feels there's a lot of potential for this game. I'm gonna roll the clip right now and yeah, just kind of show you guys what is going on. Skip a little bit ahead if you already have seen this clip, because it's decently long.
Okay, so I want to phrase this carefully because I think it's a very important subject. We are working on, in partnership, a way to figure out how we can move Just Survive into the joint venture under NantG Mobile. And so what that means is Just Survive, again, there's details to be figured out. I'm not going to be able to answer a ton of questions about this, but Just Survive will continue, and our intention is to put it into a maintenance mode for a moment, but then we want to then work with the community over time and figure out the right way to reintegrate Just Survive as a mode inside of Z1. So there'll be a survival mode, boom, underneath that. You'll see Just Survive. And there are a lot of sensitivities around what that means for skins and all of that. And I'm telling you now, there's no way we're going to allow skin dilution to take place for Z1. We're gonna figure out and solve how to do the right things. I will tell you this: Just Survive has skins that Z1 doesn't have, and the only way you're going to be able to get them in Z1 is buying it from Just Survive people who have it, who will suddenly be able to do trades. But we have to figure all that out. There's a lot of work. The reason we're sort of getting ahead of any official announcement, so don't consider this an official announcement, is just because we need people to understand that the game is not gonna immediately go away or anything. So, and we're working with Daybreak to figure out what the right steps are for a transition and working closely together on it. So,
yeah, and I'm just gonna add, as we talked about in the roadmap, we had a plan to have a PvE mode and have additional content that we were already thinking about. And so, the conversation about Just Survive made a lot of sense when we started to really consider it. And so, we've been talking to Daybreak, and we're all on both sides. We're all trying to figure out how to do the right thing for the community, make sure that we could execute on something, but I do, I think it's important that people see that there's a synergy that's already there with what we wanted to do with Z1. And
look, all companies are in support of this. It's very exciting and cool. With that being said, we are very much going to listen to the Just Survive community regarding their needs they want to see, what they've been hoping for, and because we know that it's a different animal than Z1 Battle Royale, even though they're related. But we want to empower that community as well, and ultimately sort of bring our total community sort of back together collectively, because I think it can benefit everyone involved across the board. Again, this is going to take some time, but that's what we're going to do. And we're going to appreciate your patience on this, and your support. And this is not the official, technically this Daybreak needs to be the one to officially talk about what this is. But everyone, don't panic anymore. That's all. That's really what I'm saying. Just relax. Everyone's very aware of it, and we're gonna move forward.
And for this is pretty cool moment if this is what's happening, because I mean, Adam, you were on that original team, right? And I think there are other people who are on working with the NatG team who were around when it was all one game as well, right? So
I was brought on to the team to help make H1Z1.
Yeah.
I was working on PlanetSide 2, and I got transferred to H1Z1 to help build a survival game. That was my job. Use this team to create a survival game. And so we created H1Z1. H1Z1 also had a mode called Battle Royale, and that's what spawned all of this. So it's only fitting that it goes back to exactly what we created in the first place. It just makes sense.
So the potential there is pretty neat. Pretty amazing.
Alright, also, I'm going to unlist all my old Just Survive gameplays. I'm gonna put a link to the playlist in the description and in the comment section. Check it out if you want to see all my old Just Survive gameplays. I'm gonna just have a full playlist of it, so you guys can all watch it and have some fun watching it while you're waiting for Just Survive to come back. I have actually privated all of the videos, but a lot of people requested to put them back online. So if you guys want to watch them, check them out. Check out the playlist and have some fun watching my old series. Alright, so in our second special news report, Miscreated is going to get out of early access. This is pretty big news because Miscreated is also one of my favorite games. Miscreated has been in early access for, I believe, like 3 years or something, and it's finally going to get out of early access. So they released this on Steam, basically giving a heads up like, yo guys, we're gonna be out of early access. Pretty cool, right? They're gonna show like a bunch of new content, probably completely release the map, maybe even add a battle royale mode. As I said, Miscreated, one of my favorite games together with Just Survive. I've done a lot of it on my channel. It's definitely worth checking out if you are bored with Just Survive. Miscreated is definitely worth checking out, especially now it's going to be out of early access. So there's a lot of good news today and yesterday. I think the news was, it was released yesterday. So 2 big news segments released in the same day. Isn't it a beautiful, beautiful month? Alright, let's get straight into the last news segment. And this is kind of an update video. What have I been doing with my channel? Okay, I've been doing a lot of Arma 3 DayZ. As you guys might have seen, and some of you guys really liked it, some people didn't really like it, and some people are kind of in between. Anyway, what is Arma 3 DayZ? So it's basically zombie survival, but I'm going to do something that hasn't really been done before. I've had this idea in my head for so extremely long, and I've finally been able to pull it off. I think you guys are really gonna like it. Episode 3 is going to be absolutely fire, and I've been working on this for week in, week out, day in, day out. I've been working nights all day for this. It's gonna be quite huge. Yes, I'm also going to play games such as Miscreated, and if Just Survive actually been able to add some good content to the game, I'm also going to play Just Survive. But Miscreated and Just Survive is going to be like 20-30% of my channel, maybe even less. Arma 3 DayZ is going to be, the whole big thing on my channel where I'm going to be constantly working on. And you guys might be disappointed in that, you guys might like it, but I think after you guys are gonna see episode 3, you're gonna be blown away, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna probably like it even more than my Just Survive episodes. It might take a little bit of time to get into, I don't know, but as I said, I've had this idea for so long in my head. It's a bit of an experiment, but I think it's really cool. So it's definitely worth checking out. Keep it in your mind. Whenever you see a new video pop up, definitely check it out. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Oh no, Team G. So I'm gonna try to get Jason, the person that's gonna be working on Just Survive, to get him onto my channel. I've been emailing a little bit with him back and forward. So maybe we can get him onto the channel and get him to talk a little bit about the game. That's gonna be very cool. And beside that, yeah, well, I see you guys in my next video. So please like this video. I'm gonna give you guys a couple seconds to like the video. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you guys like the video, thank you. Also subscribe. You know it. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.